Class. Guys, sorry people there now. Hello,
Yes, sir.
please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir, we are there.
Wait.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Chaitanya,
Yes, sir.
wait. Are you there now, guys?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me
Yes, sir,
now?
we are here.
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
Let me
Recording in
record it here.
progress.
What we completed in the last session. What we completed in the last session. At least one person.
Action.
What we completed. At least one person here. What we
Action.
completed here. Actions na. Model completed na. Model.
Modal and
Model.
action.
Model and action also completed na. Saros, in the today's session, what we need to prepare. Saros, in the today's session, model completed, actions completed. Now in the today's session, what we will see. Respond now, guys. Please respond.
Action.
Here people need
That's
to
what
respond.
effects.
Here what we need to prepare. FX we need to prepare now. We should be in a
Yes.
position. We need to prepare the FX. Let me go for the FX. We should be in a position. We need to go for the FX. Let me go for the FX. In the last session, we completed about actions also. What are the actions are there? All the actions are completed here. Fun. Now in the today's session, guys. In the today's session, guys, after preparing actions are ready now. After preparing actions, please maintain the actions into a separate file. Exporting here. I'm looking for the exporting. If I show the code, then you can get the clarity. Guys, you prepared actions. You prepared actions na.
Yes, sir.
Whatever the actions you prepared, Saro's active lucky saying you prepared all the action. I wanted to maintain one global configuration file. I wanted to maintain one global configuration file, which global configuration file index.ts file. To do that, to create one global file, which global file we need to prepare index.ts file. In index.ts file, all the actions we need to export. If I try to say this one, yeah, here itself, Saro's which file we need to create. Saro's respond. Everyone guys respond. Which
Index
file
dot.
we need to prepare?
Yes.
Right click, new file, which file? Index.ts file.
Yes.
TS file. Here, can I export all the actions? Can I
Yes,
export
sir.
all the actions?
Yes, sir.
Export star from export star from what you wanted to place, export star from actions / product action. So whatever the actions you created, all the actions I want to export. Who is the global export file? Who is the global export
Index.txt.
file?
Index.
Answer. Who is the global export file? Guys, can you please active yourself? Guys, are you people there now? Now?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
see this one. Next one, guys. Next one. We need to create.
Sir, the voice breaking from your end, sir.
Yes, sir. Voice
Yes, sir.
breaking.
Voice breaking.
Some network is.
Create the effects. How can I create the effects? We should be in a position. We need to create the effects. Create the effects. Saroj, what is the project name? Guys, are you people there now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Guys, is voice clear? Any problem with the voice?
No, sir. It's clear.
All clear, sir.
Anyhow, guys, see this one. What is the project name?
Mini
What is the
project.
project name? The project name is the mini project.
Mini project.
Under the mini project, which folder?
Source file.
Source folder. Under the source folder, which folder?
App folder.
App folder.
Under the app folder, which folder?
Effects
FX
folder.
folder. Under the FX folder, product.ts. Effect.ts. Here we should be in a position product.effect.ts. Guys, can I go for the explanation of the code? Can I go for the explanation of the code? Very, very important, guys. Very, very important. What is the name of the effect? Me.
Product.
effect. Product effect.
How to create the effects? Array respond how to create the effects? Injectable. Did you create any service?
Product, sir.
Yes,
You create any
Product
service?
service.
Yes or not? You people created one
Yes,
service.
sir.
Yes or not? Here, you people created the one service. Is my point right or not? Yes, you
Yes.
people created the service. So, is it a dependency injection?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah.
How many plans you have? How many thoughts you have?
Three
Three
thoughts.
Three
thoughts.
thoughts.
Three thoughts.
Who will implement that thoughts?
Effects.
Effects, sir.
Effects. To
Product effects.
implement that thoughts, we need to dependent on actions. To implement that thoughts, we need to dependent on actions. Actions present into which package?
NGRX.
NGRX/FX
Effects.
available into at the rate NGRX/FX. Okay, na? That are three actions you need to execute in a series. Na? Hit the server, catch the either positive response or catch the either error response.
Negative
To
response.
execute
Yes, sir.
in a series. To execute in a series, we need to dependent on one function. Which function? We need to
Pipe.
dependent on function. Which function care? Pipe function. We need to dependent on one function. The function is the pipe function. Guys, never read the complete code. If you read the complete code, you can't understand anything. Just see this one. How I'm explaining. What is the name of the effect? What is the name of the effect? Product effect.
Product
So,
effect.
I think everyone guys active. Everyone, Melinda,
Yes, sir.
Saros,
Yes, sir.
Vindhya. What is the name of the FX? Product FX.
Product effect.
Did you create any service? Did you create any service?
Yes, sir.
Product
Yes.
service.
Product
How many?
service.
How many ideas you have
3
Three
ideas.
ideas.
to
Three ideas.
implement the 3 ideas? We need to dependent on
Actions.
actions present into where at the rate
Engine
SBR
test
slash
effect
X
package.
FX. Next one. See this one, Kiran. One more point. To implement actions, we need to use one predefined decorator. We need to use one predefined decorator. Which decorator? At the rate effect.
At the rate
Rate
We need to
effect.
dependent on. We need to dependent on one predefined decorator. Which decorator? At the rate effect. At the rate effect. What is the variable we taken? What is the variable we taken? Get products.
Get
Get
products.
Do you want to execute asynchronously?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or not? How to execute asynchronously with the help of what?
Observable.
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 Next one. Do you want to implement action by action? Yes, sir. To implement action by action, we need to supply the action. Next one. See this one. Here, one more point. How to execute one by one? To execute one by one, we need to go for the pipe function. Which function we need to use? Pipe function. Next one is hitting the server is there now. Hitting the server didn't contain any network call. Any network call. So to execute like a non-network call. To execute non-network call, we need to go for the off type. But don't write at a time care. Never write at a time care. Slowly we need to seek. Never write at a time care. Slowly we will do that one again. Saroj, tell me care. You people need to tell care. Here is Saroj. See this one care. Go to the app folder.
App
Right click.
See,
Right click.
and
New folder. Right click. New folder. Which folder?
Effect.
Array, kindly help me
Effect.
here. Which folder?
Effect
FX
first.
folder. FX folder. Right click. Right click. New file.
New file.
Right click. New file. Which file? Which file?
Product
Products
dot
dot
effect dot
products
ts.
dot fx dot ts. Fine. How to create the custom service? How to create a custom service
At the
with the
rate
help
of
of what?
injectable.
Injectable.
Injectable decoration.
How to make the service as the global service?
provided in.
Provided in
Provided in equals to
root. Fine. How to export the service? How to export the
Code
service?
Default
Say this one.
default
Products
class
effect.
effect.
Products effect. Guys, are you people have the clarity today what we are doing? Today we are implementing actions by using
Effect.
FX. That's it. Apart from that one, we are not doing anything here. Next one. Do the dependency injection. Tell me. Do
Yes,
the
sir.
dependency injection.
Yes, sir.
Private
Private.
service. What is the name of the service? What is the name of the service? You
Product
created one
service.
service.
Product.
What is the name of the service?
Product.
Product service, na?
Service.
Yes, sir. I believe.
Product service.
Product service.
Product.
Is it a dependency injection?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next one.
Yeah.
How many actions you have?
Three
How many
actions.
actions you have?
Three.
We have the 3 actions, na? How many actions we have? 3 actions. Is my point right or not? To execute all the actions sequentially. We need what? We need
Pipe.
what?
Private
We
element.
need no. We need
Function.
what?
Pipe.
We need
Pipe.
what? Actions.
Actions.
Say this one here. We need what? We need actions. So whatever the actions are there, that actions we need to import here. To execute all the actions sequentially, we need actions. How to get it here? Private actions colon actions. Fun. And one more point. How to create effect? How to create effect at the rate? How to create effect
At the rate
at the rate effect?
That
At the rate effect.
decoration.
Can I take one variable?
Yes.
Public, which variable? Get products variable. Public get products variable. Can I execute asynchronously? Can I execute asynchronously?
Yes, sir.
Observable. To execute asynchronously, we need to go for observable. We need to implement action by action. We need to implement action by action. To implement action by action, we need to go for the what you wanted to place action. See this one here. To implement action by action, we need to go for the action. See this one here. We need to implement one by one. We need to implement one by one. To implement one by one, we need to use one more function. Which function we need to use? We need to use one more function. Which function? Pipe function. Guys, code is the little bit hard here. Myself, I'm saying that the code is a little bit hard, but we need to understand. We need to understand that code. Fine. Guys, can I repeat this code once again? What
Yes,
we are
sir.
what we are preparing now?
FX.
Array
Effects.
respond here.
Effects,
What we are
sir.
preparing now?
Effects.
FX. We are preparing FX. Melinda, what is FX? What is our opinion? What is FX? What is our opinion? Implementation of
Implementation of action.
implementation of
Action.
implementation of
Actions.
actions.
Action.
Implementation of actions called as
Effects.
Called as
FX.
Effects.
Implementation of actions called as FX. Fine. How to create the effect? We need to dependent on
Injectable.
we need to dependent on
Dependent.
injectable. We need
Injectable.
to dependent on injectable. To implement the actions, we need to dependent on injectable. How to make the service as the global service? How to make the service as
Provided
the global
in
service?
Provided
Provided in
in
equal to.
root.
Provided in equal to. We should be in a position. We need to place the root. Next one. One more point. How to export data? Export class. Which class?
Products.
Export
Action.
class.
Product
Which
effect.
class?
Paper.
Products effect. The class is the which class? Products effect.
Sir,
Next one.
actually, we have not used the export default class. Default.
Just to keep it, what is the problem here? If you want to keep, you can keep it. Not an issue. There's optional. Export to default class products effect. Do the dependency injection. Prathamesh, do the dependency injection.
Create a
Do
constructor.
the dependency injection. How can you do the dependency injection? Constructor. Constructor. What you wanted to place? Constructor.
Private.
What you wanted to place? Private
Private
service. Colon.
Service.
Product
Colon.
service.
Product
Product
service.
service.
Fine. How many actions you have?
3.
Three
Three.
actions.
To implement all those actions, say this one again. To implement all those actions, we need which object? We need which object? Actions object. We need one object. The object is the which object we need?
Actions.
Actions object. We need one object. The object is the actions object. Why sorry people? Okay.
Yes.
How to Pranav falling or bouncing? Prem,
Following.
Praveen, Pranav, Prathamesh. Fun. How to implement the effect? How to implement the effect with the help of what? With the help of what? At the rate effect. At the rate effect. At the rate effect is used to create the effects. Fun. Can I take one variable? Can I
Yes.
take one variable? Which variable? Get products variable.
Products.
Do you want to make a synchronous call? Array
Yes.
respond here. Yes, sir. We need to implement action by action now.
Yes.
We
sir.
should be in a position. We should be in a position. We need to implement action by action. So because of that reason, we need to go for the action. Fine. We need to implement action by action. In order to implement action by action, we need the action equal to what you wanted to place. This start actions done. This start actions dot pipe. Fine. Because we need to execute sequentially na action 1, action 2, action 3. Suppose to implement sequentially. Here we need to use one function. Which function we need to use? Rose. Which function? Pipe function. Pipe function is executed to sequentially. Fine. Saros, please explain once again. What is our first thought? What is our first thought? Hit the server. Saros, what is our first thought? What is our first idea? Hit the server.
Hit the
What is our
server.
second idea? Catch the
Catch the success
Catch the response.
positive response.
Success response.
What is the third? What is our third action?
catch
Catch the
error response.
error response.
Error
Error response. So first of all, hit the server. Whenever you hit the server in the first idea, you are not ready to catch any response.
Any response.
Respond. Hitting the server, that's it. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir. Yeah.
just
sir,
you wanted
yeah.
to hit the server. After hitting the server, you are not prepared to catch the response. In the second action only, in the second idea only, you are trying to catch the response. Yes or not? So
Yes,
to
sir.
execute our first action of type. Fun. May know where you have all your actions. All your actions in which file it is available.
Product.action.ts.
Can I import it first of all?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Import star as actions from data.
Dot.
Yeah, see this one here. Guys, is it the index.ts file?
Yes.
Is this file is the index.ts file? In index.tsql, all the actions are there, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In that, all the actions you wanted to store into which variable?
In actions
sir.
variable.
Help me. How many actions are there? 3 actions.
Three
Three
actions.
actions.
See this one here. How to do that one? Of type. What is the variable?
Actions.
What is the variable?
Action.
No, don't place the actions again. Can I place all actions? Can I place all actions? Guys,
Yes.
all actions. Guys, okay na?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
actions
sir.
data. All actions data. Which one? Which one?
Get products.
Products,
First,
product actions. Dot. What is our first action? Get
first
products.
hitting the server.
What is our first action? Get products
Get
or not?
products.
Get
Yes, sir.
products. See this one here. Get products or something is there. Fun. All actions dot products action dot products loading. Fine.
Get
Guys,
products.
here itself when you people are getting the little bit confusion. Can I explain this one? How many actions you have, Saros? Respond,
Three
Saros,
actions.
because you need to understand. Saros, how many actions you have?
Three
Three.
actions.
3 actions, sir.
Are you there now, Saros? If you're available, try to respond.
Yeah.
3 actions
Yeah.
you have. Fine. To execute beginning action. To execute beginning action in Angular, one function is there. Which function?
Of
Of
type.
type. To start execution. To start execution, we have one function. Which function? Of
Of
type.
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 Of type. Of type is used to start the execution. Fine. What is our first action? What
All
is our
actions.
first action?
Hit the server.
Hitting the
See,
server.
exactly.
Hitting
Yes,
the
sir.
All
server.
actions dot. All actions dot. Next one.
Actions.
Product actions dot. Next
Product
one.
actions.
Next one. Get products.
Get products.
Is it a first action?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah.
Next one. Coming to the second action. Second action depending on service or not.
Yes.
Second action depending on service or not.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Is a service contain asynchronous call or not?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Is my
Yes.
point right or not? So how to do
Yeah.
that one? To consume service, we need to go for one more function. Which function? Which function? Merge map
Merge.
function. We need to go for one function. Which function? Merge map function. Here itself. This is the function na? Yes, sir,
Yes,
this
sir.
is the function. Fun. Here itself, we need to catch the response na? If a service call success, if a service call success, automatically which response we are getting? Automatically which
Success
response we are getting?
response.
Positive response.
Positive response.
If a service call fail, if service call fail, automatically which response we are getting? Error we are
Error
getting.
response.
Respond here guys, code is the complex level code. To use service, which function we need to use?
Merge
Merge
map.
map.
Merge map function.
Yes.
See this function. Under the merge map function, can I call the service?
Yes.
Yes or not? Yes, we need to call the service. Next one. We should ready to catch which response?
Positive response.
Positive
response.
response.
Positive response. Not only positive response, you should be in a position to catch error response or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes or not? We should be in
Yeah.
a position
Yeah.
to catch the error response also. Positive response you need to catch. Next one is the error response also you need to catch here. Is my point right or not? Fine.
Yes.
See this one here. To catch positive response or error response. Error response we need to dependent on pipe function followed by the map function. Pipe function followed by the map function. Guys, slowly can implement that one. Code is the little bit tricky level code here. Slowly can implement that one. Tell me, what is the function name? Are you helping me
Merge
here,
map.
guys? What is the
Merge
function
map.
name? The function name is
Merge
the
map.
merge map function. Here we have one function. The function is the which function? Merge map function. Fine. Where is the merge map? Where is the merge map? Merge map present into merge map present into where? Merge map present into where it is available. Operators na.
Yes.
Operators. Fine. Can I import it here? Can I import it here? Let me import it here. Import merge map.
Merge map.
Import merge map from rxjs/operators. rxjs/operators. Automatically we can import the merge map. Say this one can. For the merge map, can I pass the callback function?
Yes, sir.
For the merge map,
All
can I
action.
pass the callback function? Yes, sir. We should be in a position. We need to pass the callback function. One second, guys. Can I consume the service?
Yes, sir.
Can I consume the service? How can I consume the service? How can I
Service
consume the
dot-
service? This dot
This dot
service
service.
dot this dot service dot which function?
Get
Get
product.
product.
Get products function. This dot service dot get products function. we should be in a position to catch positive response as well as error response. To do that one, we need to dependent on which function. We need
Map
to dependent
function.
on which function? Map
Five,
function.
five.
Map function followed by which function? Map function followed by which function? Map function. Map function here. Next one. See this fun here. One more thing. Not only that fun here, we need to cast the error also. We should be in a position to catch the error also. So to catch the error, we have the one more function. Which function is there? Catch error function. We have the one more function here. Which function is there? The function is the catch error function here. Catch error function is there. For the catch error function also, we need to pass the callback function. Whatever the callback function is there, the callback function we need to pass here. Just to pass the error, guys. Here itself, whatever the error is there, that error we need to pass here. Fine. Guys, can I explain this code once again? Can I explain, guys? Important code here. Important code. Fine. Guys, is the second action coming to the second action? Is the second action depending on service?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hello, guys. Support
yes,
here
sir.
because
Yes, sir. Yeah.
NGRX pack is a little bit tough, guys. Syntax is also tougher. Say this one again. How to make network call with the help of which function? Merge map function.
Merge map.
For the merge map function, can I pass the callback function?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can I consume the service?
Yes, sir.
Can I consume the service? Distart service dot which function? Get product
Get
function.
product.
Fine. We should be in a position. We need to catch the two responses na. Yes, sir. To catch
Yes, sir.
positive response, which function? Map function. To catch error response, which function available? Catch error function.
Error.
To catch positive response, we have one function. Which function? Map
Map.
function.
Map
To
function.
catch error response, we have one more function. Which function? Catch error
Catch
function.
error.
Fine. For the catch error function, automatically whatever the error we are getting, whatever the error you are getting here, that error we need to store. Whatever the error you are getting from the server, that error we need to store. This error we need to hand over. This error we need to hand over to third action na. Array, tell me here. This
Yes,
error
sir.
you need to
Yes,
hand
sir.
over to third action na.
Yes.
Action
Yes,
1,
sir,
action 2.
yeah.
Yes, sir. We
Yeah.
need to hand over to third action. To hand over to third action, we have one function. Which function is there? Which function is there?
Catch
function.
error.
Of a function here. So how to do that fun here? Observe this fun here. We should be in a position. We need to go for the of function. Observe this fun here. We should be in a position. We have one function here. Which function is there? The function is the which function? Of a function. Let me go for one function. The function is the which function is there? Of a function. Guys, after taking the of function, after taking the of function, see this fun here. Here itself, all the actions are present into all actions. All actions dot. All actions dot. What is the third one? Get products of fail. Get products of fail. Get products of fail of. Get products of fail of. Can I pass the error? Can I
Yes,
pass
sir.
the error?
Yeah.
Error you may pass. Otherwise, we need to pass some other thing. What we need to pass here? Network error. Network error. Whatever you wanted to pass here, that one we can pass here. Otherwise, if you wanted to pass that error also, you can pass that error here. So guys, first action implementation success, third action implementation success. Can you go for the second action implementation? Respond. Yes, sir. Let me go for the second action implementation. Fine. For example,
Hello, sir. Sir, could you mind speak a bit slowly, sir? Like you are going very fast, sir.
not a fast
I'm not
ticket.
understanding, sir.
Not a fast ticket. The code will be like that. Not fast ticket. The code will be like that. The code will be like that. Anyhow, wait. The code behaves like that. Fun. Anyhow, say this fun. How to prepare effector? Saroja, how to prepare effector? Not the speed. Tell me, Saroja, respond.
At the rate of effector.
At the rate effector.
Decorator.
Please take one variable. If you tell the code, then I will place the code. Take one variable.
Public get products.
Saroja, why you are not responding? Take one variable. I'm requesting you take one variable.
Of observable type
public.
actions.
One
Get
second.
products.
Is it a variable?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Saroja, if you are not
Yeah,
responding,
sir.
I can't
Yeah.
help anything. At least to say yes or no. I'm asking you,
Yeah.
take one variable.
Yeah.
Is it a variable?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Saroja, respond.
Yeah.
How to make asynchronous call?
Observable type of actions, sir.
Observable. How many actions you have?
Three actions.
Three actions.
You need to implement one by one action.
Yes, sir.
Action 1, action 2, action 3. To implement one by one. Here you need to supply action.
Yeah.
To implement one by one, you need to supply what? Action.
Actions.
That your three ideas we need to execute sequentially. The three ideas
Yes,
in
sir.
our mind, three ideas are there now.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir.
That
Yeah.
three ideas we need to execute sequentially. To execute sequentially, we have one function. We have one function. Which function? Pipe function.
Pipe function.
Saros, line number 20, 21, 22. Which question you have? Question. Any question
No
you have?
question, sir. It's
Yeah.
clear,
Next
sir.
one. Under execute action 1. To execute action 1 in a NGRX package, they given one predefined function. Which function? Of type
type.
function. Saros, okay na?
Yes.
Yeah.
Saros, if you are not responding,
Yeah.
I can't do anything here. I can't help
Yeah,
you
sir.
anything
Yeah.
here. Say yes or no. Fine. Here,
Yes,
how many
sir,
ideas you have? Three
Three.
ideas.
3 ideas. Yeah.
To execute idea 1, mandatory. To execute idea 1, which function they provided?
Of
Of
type.
type
Of type.
function.
Of type.
Is second question to you. Is first idea depending on network call?
Yes.
No. No,
No,
yeah.
sir. No.
No, yeah.
No, sir.
No, 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 no,
No,
no,
no.
no.
No. Yeah. So no
No.
network call. For the first action, no network call. So because of that reason, we need to take the off type. Fine. Guys, never bounce here. How many actions you have?
Three
Three.
actions.
3 actions, sir. 3
To
actions.
execute the first action, we need to go for one function. Which
Of type.
function?
Of
Of type.
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 Of
That is the
type.
API they provided. That is the API they provided. Don't worry about it here. Fine.
So
Next one.
of type function is for hitting the server.
Exactly.
Every
Yeah.
time, whenever we
Exactly.
have to hit server, we'll use this function only,
Of
right?
type. And one more
Okay,
point.
okay.
One more point is the all the actions. You people need to tell. All the actions are present into. All the actions are present into which file? Present into which file?
Index dot
Array,
Dot
Tangaya.
Direct.
Index.
Index.ts file. Yes or not?
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Can I import it?
Yes, sir.
Let me import it
Sure.
here.
Yeah.
Import everything. Everything to which variable?
All
All
actions.
action.
All actions.
So all the actions are stored here now.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
See this one. Now see this one here. What is the variable? All actions.
All actions.
All actions.
Dot. What is your product actions? Dot. What is our first action?
Get
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 products.
actions.
Saroz,
Get products.
line number 21. Any problem?
No, sir. No.
Sure,
No.
no. Guys, not only Saroz, everyone.
No,
Guys,
sir.
No, no.
the topic itself like this here. Because of that reason, we are avoiding in the regular classroom discussions. We don't have the dare to explain these concepts with the regular classes because of this complexity. Fun. Satyajit, see this one. Next one. Guys, one more point. One more point is the, can I go for the second idea?
Yes.
Yes,
Second
sir.
idea.
Yeah.
Is the second idea depending on product service?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Asynchronous call.
Asynchronous call. So, if it is depending on service, here we have one more predefined function. Which function?
Merge
Merge map
Merge
function.
map.
Or-
Merge map.
And the argument is callback function. The argument is what? Callback function. Can I call the service?
Yes.
Can I call
Yes,
the
sir.
service?
Yeah.
Yes, call the
Yes.
service. This dot service dot which function? Get products function. So you are trying to get what? Get products. Alright, tell me, yeah, you are trying to get
Yes,
what?
sir. Yeah.
Get products. Maybe success, maybe failure. Yes or not?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Guys, you should be in a position to catch either positive or error. Is my point
Error.
right or not?
Yes,
To
yes.
catch that one. To catch that one more predefined function is there. Which function? Pipe function. Fine. To catch positive response, one more function is there. Which
Map
function?
function.
Map function. To catch error response, one more predefined function is there.
Catch
Which
error.
function?
Catch error
Catch error.
function.
Saros, any bouncing here?
No, sir. No.
Yeah.
No.
See this one here. This dot service dot get products. We should ready to catch both the responses. To catch both the responses, here we have one function. Which function?
Pipe.
Pipe function. To catch positive response, which function?
Map.
Map function.
Map
Map
function.
function.
To catch error response, which function?
error function.
Catch error.
Catch
Fine.
error.
Error.
If a network call failed, if a network call fail, automatically are we getting error or not?
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
we are
Yeah.
getting the error.
Yeah.
We are getting the error here. This error we need to hand over to third person. Na?
Yes.
Sir.
Yes or not?
sir.
We need to hand over to
Yeah.
third person. To hand over to error to third person. To hand over error to third person. Here we have one more predefined function is there, which is function of function.
Off.
Saroj, you told one explanation to me. Sir, to hit the server, do we have off type function or not? You told that one or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
To
Yes, sir.
hand over error, which function is available?
Option.
Saroz,
Off, sir.
to
Off,
hand over here,
sir.
which function is available?
Off.
Off function.
Off, sir.
Fine. And can I create the object to the third class?
Sir.
Can I create the object to the third class?
Yes, sir.
Tell me. Yes, sir. We need to create object to the third class. What is the third class? Get products of fail.
Get product fail.
Here, you need to pass one error message. Na?
Yes, sir.
We need
Yes,
to
sir,
pass
yeah.
one error message. Whatever the error is there, that error message we need to pass here. Here itself, whatever the error is there, that error message we need to pass here. See this one again.
Ani Madurai.
See this one. Anyhow, here later we will discuss about it. No need to worry, guys. If a server hit success, are we getting positive response?
Yeah,
Are we
sir.
getting positive response? Yes or not?
Yes,
We are
sir.
getting the positive
Yeah.
response. Whatever the positive response is there, we are getting the positive response. Yes, we are getting the positive response. Fine. And one more pointer. What is the data type of this positive response? The data type of this positive response is the product array.
Product.
Fine.
Sorry.
This is a positive response. We need to hand over to second class, na? We need to hand over to
Yes,
second class, na?
sir.
Yes, sir. How to
Yeah.
hand over to second class? Return new all actions dot products actions dot next one. Get products of success.
Yes,
Get
sir.
products of success of what you wanted to pass positive response. Simply we need to pass what you wanted to pass positive response. We need to pass. Guys, and please import this action also. Why can't I import this action? What are the action is that action we need to import here? Action imported, na? Action also are imported. So still why we are getting the error here? No. This action present into where? This action should present into where? At the rate ngrx / store, na?
Yes, sir.
So
Sorry,
we are
already.
done.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next one. Guys, check the predefined code. You need to verify the predefined code here. Just to verify the predefined code. Return new all actions dot. Return new all actions dot. Products loading success.